Hey. So welcome to my very first one meal of the day. I am learning to perfect this, so if it's not perfect, please forgive me. If you guys want me to put the recipe in the description for this pineapple cashew fried rice, just let me know. This is brown rice and has cilantro. Ginger, garlic, some Bragg's, some sriracha, and these are Mary's crackers. Oh, and this is guacamole. So you see here. Yes, oops. Evie's here in the background. And this is some chipotle, smoked chipotle cashew cheese. This is a roasted artichoke. I think I may have burned it. And this is roasted eggplant. And I'm also going to have some unsweetened coconut yogurt. And some watermelon. I just thought I'd show you guys what I'm eating. So this is the last change, I promise. Sorry guys. This is the last change, I promise. I decided that it's probably best that I do everything on one channel for now. I'm going to see how it goes. I'm not going to delete the other channel, the weight loss channel, because I want to see how it goes. I have a varied audience. Some people like these type of videos, recipes. Some people like the mysteries, paranormal. Some people like going for walks and stuff. So I want to put everything on this channel for now. You know, I don't want to have to build from scratch again, and this channel is monetized. Let's be real. So I'm going to see how it goes for now, but let's give you a beauty bite. Cheese and cracker, beauty bite. This rice looks so good. So this is brown rice, brown basmati. I think the one meal a day is actually going to be really good for me, because when I was out today shopping with my grams, normally walking around the store, I sweat a lot, and I get very tired very easily, and I didn't feel any of those things. I just feel a lot less bloated already, you know? So if I can keep this going, that would be wonderful. Hope you don't mind me eating with my hands. They're clean. I'm going to take off the burnt leaves. I actually did burn some of it. I don't know how you're supposed to eat this, but I'll put the amount of calories this was, but I haven't calculated it. I should calculate it like when I'm planning my meals. I was just so hungry. So we're gonna see how this works, you know. I'm gonna work tonight on meals for the next few days or so. I really want to be consistent with this because I want to give it time and see how it works, you know. I'm also taking a multivitamin, and I'm supposed to eat this over an hour. So when I get off here, I'm going to continue eating by myself. Another thing with one meal, like OMAD, is forces you to eat at the dinner table, because you can't lug everything to the TV, or you know what I mean. So it's getting you out of that habit. This might not work for everyone, you know, but I really like the way I'm feeling when I'm fasting before eating. I eat my meal at 6 p.m. It actually wasn't. I was hungry near the end, but not unbearably hungry. And I actually did have more energy, even though it's only been like a day that I've been fasting, but doing the fast, but it's so far so working. If I find that it's not working for me, I'll just revert back to the 8-hour eating window, or maybe even a 6-hour eating window, but I think this is fine, you know? So yeah, I'm taking multivitamin. I'm also getting in the habit of drinking a cup of warm water with apple cider vinegar and lemon before eating, is what, you know, I've read up on this type of diet, and people do that. It helps with digestion. I can't say it. It helps with digestion. So let me know if you guys like these type of mukbangs, if you want me to do more OMAD mukbangs with a different variety of food. I'm going to do my best to be successful at this, because I think it would be great. It smells like yogurt. I know I should dish it out, but it's just me eating it. Wow. That does taste like yogurt. Yeah. With like a very, kind of like a coconut oil taste. It's like, has a coconut aftertaste. It's sour, and then you get coconut. Anyway, guys. My battery's gonna die, so. Hey guys, just wanted to do a quick video. So I have a couple of things regarding my health that I haven't updated you guys on in a long time, and a lot of you asked me questions about this in my comments, so I thought I would just do a quick video on certain things. And there's different things in my life that are affecting my health, and I'll go through them each and every, one by one. The main things are my ovarian cysts and my weight. And so I'll start with the weight. I obviously have, everyone's weight story is different. So if you're new here, basically my weight is my main medical issue. It's I've had this weight issue my whole life, and I have a severe food addiction to food. And, I'm at the point, I should have hit this point a long time ago, but I'm at the point where, I've really just talked to myself and thought, I haven't been successful in 34 years of dieting or whatever. And because when you're addicted to food, you can't treat this with diet and exercise. It's not going to happen. No matter how much you think you can take control of your life, sometimes you just have to admit you don't have control over it. And that's what I am doing. I am completely powerless over food. Like they say in OA, I just right now can't do it on my own. So that I will, be working on, and I will give you updates when I have some. In the meantime, I did do an update on the OMAD. I have not been doing the OMAD. I said in my video, sometimes I do it by default, just kind of, eat one large meal a day, and usually not a healthy one. I've just been back to eating whatever at all different hours of the day. No structure, and so this doctor is going to help me with nutrition. So, for the cysts. So for those of you who don't know, I have two bilateral, meaning on one each, a cyst on every ovary. They're 16 by 10 centimeters. They're very large, and they are borderline serous tumors. They are solid. It's not polycystic ovarian. I was reading up more on my reports from my gynecologist oncologist, and they, PCOS is little fluid-filled sacs. They're not solid complex cysts. So this is, treated usually with surgery, not with hormone therapy or anything like that. The doctor, I was putting off surgery to try and take health in my own hands, and I've been really very sucking at that, obviously, and I haven't been doing what I'm supposed to do, so I haven't been able to. And I have a follow-up with her on the 20th of September. I'm supposed to have made some progress on my own, because they're waiting to know, hey, are you going to try to lose weight? Are you going to try to shrink these on your own? And the doctor's very skeptical that will happen because of the type of cysts they are. I had one removed, a very large one removed in January of 2011, and there were borderline cancerous cells, so that's why they think that they keep growing back, because the type of cells that were left behind, unless you remove the entire ovary, there's cells left behind and they will grow back. And these ones grew back rapidly. They grew back within less than a year. They weren't that big at the time, but they've grown larger and larger over the time. So I think that, I don't know. I think the best thing is to see this doctor, try to get my weight down a bit, because regardless, I'm very paranoid about having surgery when I'm this size. I don't want my heart to give out. There's just when you're obese, especially morbidly obese, it is very risky having surgery of any kind. So I definitely just personally want to lose some weight before I can do that, So see the doctor, see if I can lose some weight in the next, month or so. And I know I'm probably gonna have to have surgery within the next couple of months or whatever. So, and it's probably gonna be a total hysterectomy, because I would like to preserve my ovaries, but the ovaries are like the cysts are probably like 4 or 5 times larger than the ovary, and they're just, I don't think it's salvageable. And I don't know, I guess I have to live with that. It's not so much the fact that I can't have kids. It's because I really just don't really want kids, to be honest. BB does want kids. BB, that's fairly important to him. So if that means that we can't live our lives together forever, then that's how it has to be. I don't want to hold him back on a life dream. I definitely have come to terms with that. I'm a very big believer lately in just worrying about things that I can control in my life. The rest, I understand what they mean by now when they say give it to God. Like, the rest is out of your hands. You can't control the universe. You can't control what happens. All you can do is control what you can. And if it's meant to be, I do love BB a lot, and I don't even really want to go there right now. Like, I'm not even saying he would leave me. We have had this conversation before, and he was saying, well, we can adopt, or, I'm not going to leave you, but I wouldn't want to keep him with me if that's something that will make him happy in life. That's selfish, and, if he would want to stay, great, but I just think that that's something that I'll deal with down the line, because it's like every time I start abstaining from food that I really love, that I'm addicted to, I start to panic, and I start feeling like that feeling, where it's like, oh, I just want food. And you just don't care about anything else other than getting out of that like uncomfortable feeling of missing food. Those are the health updates I have for you. Those are the major things. All right, so January, the theme for January is going to be detox. And I know that I've had so many videos before on doing water fasts and juice fasts and transitioning from plant-based to non-plant-based. And I'm not here to preach a plant-based way of living. I am just here to talk about what I believe about my body. So the health problems that I have that I really need to get rid of in this year if I can are, number one is the ovarian cyst, because I have this gynecologist, oncologist waiting on the back burner, wanting to know what I'm doing. They're with the surgery, they're concerned about it. So that's the number one thing. These cysts have got to go, and they also have to go because they are impeding on my health. They are not helping with weight loss. And the reason is because like I look like I'm like pregnant with twins. Like these are humongous cysts that are in my lower abdomen area, and they make me bloated. They push on my other organs to the point where TMI, but when I go to the washroom, it's not the same anymore. It's just they're pushing on my other organs, and they need to go some way. So another thing is the sleep apnea. That has got to go as well. I hate that machine. I hate having sleep apnea. I don't sleep properly, even though I have a CPAP machine. I feel like I'm not getting the best rest if I were healthy. So that has got to go. And of course, my obesity and my food addiction has got to go. And I figured that I just really needed some time away to really clear my mind of all negativity. So I made some things here. It's kind of like a high school project, but the project is myself. And I thought I'd do a diagram just to show you what I've been working on. And so the one thing with this month being detox themed, the whole purpose of what I'm about to talk about is to try to heal myself naturally of these cysts. I know it can be done because it has been done by many women. I've taken the time to really listen to the stories of different women and reach out to different people. I've met some really amazing people that I'm in contact with who've really helped me and have really given me hope. It makes such a big difference to talk to like-minded people who believe in what you're doing. And I've been doing that, and it's been really awesome. So I intuitively believe that the body can heal itself. I think that sometimes it's too late. I think I've said before, I'm not saying that natural healing is possible for all conditions. If you get hit by a car, you're not gonna, ask for herbal remedy or a banana or something like that. That's not what I'm getting at. I just think that the body has the, I've created these illnesses with a poor diet, poor lifestyle habits, and I think that using a natural way of healing I want to try it because I don't want to get the surgery. To me, the surgery doesn't heal. It's not curative. It's removing the problem, the cyst, but it's not curing what the actual problem is. They had removed a cyst years ago, and it grew back because the issue was not gone. And the issue is that I have a hormonal imbalance, which is caused by, in my opinion, poor diet, lack of exercise, all these horrible lifestyle habits that I have. And I've been researching a lot into water fasting, and you know that I've done this before. I have done shorter water fasts. They are intense, and I haven't done it really properly before, like with the refeeding stages and everything. I just kind of jumped into it, so I have really been mentally and physically preparing for this for the past while, and I just want to and educating myself more. Been watching tons of hours and hours of Lauren Lockman videos, Dr. Morse, who is a natural healer, and I've been emailing with a natural healer, and I've been talking to people who have done this, and there's so much information out there if you just really look for it. And so that's what I feel like I need to try to do. And the thing is that the level of healing that is required with my body, I think, will be much longer than a 3 to 5 day water fast. I feel like I need to do a 21-day water fast, like the people at the retreats do, the True North or Tanglewood Fasting Center. Just be sure that it is safe for you if you're thinking of taking this on. I do want to put that disclaimer out there, and so yeah. So anyways, starting tomorrow, I'm going to be embarking on a 21-day water fast, and I know that you're going to roll your eyes, some of you will never understand the reasoning for this, and some will never agree with it, and it's totally fine, but just please hear me out with my reasoning behind this. And I'm gonna film the journey because really, if my channel is about my life, that's what I'm going through for 21 days. I feel like that's what I need to do. The focus is not on weight loss, because once I do start eating substantially again, I'm sure I will gain some of it back, but if I refeed properly, I won't gain all of it back, and I will still be losing weight because I'll be eating clean. I have a friend that I've made through YouTube, and I talk with her, and she's healed her ovarian cysts through a grape and lemon juice fast. And the reasoning behind the grapes is it is a hydrating fruit, and it helps flush out your lymphatic system. And when I looked so much into this lymphatic system, like we have a lymphatic system, people. I had no idea about this. It's basically your body's waste disposal. So, and it just boggles the mind that Western medicine is just so quick to recommend surgery. You have a problem with your tonsils, take them out. So for example, I have no gallbladder anymore. And as a result of that, my other organs that are, used in digestion to emulsify fats are, probably working way harder because they don't have the gallbladder to your gallbladder. That's why you get gallstones if you have a really fatty diet, or if your body is digesting fat too much. If you were really overweight and you lose a lot of weight quickly, you'll get gallbladder problems because your gallbladder is breaking down too much fat at once, and that's what happens. You get a sick gallbladder, and they remove it instead of looking at the issue of why was your gallbladder sick. So I just really am really trying this because I really don't want to have a hysterectomy. I'm trying to avoid it. And these cysts have been in my body for a long time, for years and years, and what's one more month, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make an appointment this week to have either an MRI or an ultrasound after this fasting is done. And if the cysts have shrunk even a couple centimeters, I'm going to keep at trying healing. It just means I need longer to heal. If they've shrunk completely, great, but I'm not expecting that in a month, but they're very large. And if they haven't moved at all, then I know that it's just too far gone for me, that I've just let it go too long, and sometimes that happens and I'll need to get the surgery. What I've done is try to do a diagram just to show you guys basically. So I sat down and I thought, what is important in any addiction? What's the number one thing that you must do to kick any addiction? And the word that just came blaring in my mind from when I went to OA and everything was abstinence. Abstinence is number one. So you need to abstain, just like any other addiction, from trigger foods. That's my belief. Some people think that they can have some junk food in moderation. The type of addict I am, the type of person I am with food, my relationship with food, I need to be completely abstinent. So that was, the number one thing for me was eating out and fast food. I needed to stop that. I needed to stop the eating out and the fast food. That's number one. That has to go. That's, something that it just can't be anymore. It just can't be part of my life. It's a trigger for me. It's not healthy anyways, and it's expensive. There's just so many reasons just to stop eating out. And I'm not saying that I'll never eat out again in my life, but if I do, it's not going to be part of my daily life. It's going to be like a special occasion type of deal, and not for a while, and maybe not even going. I won't be going to the same trigger places. It will be like a health food restaurant or something that isn't triggering for me, because it's like, for me it is like, if like an alcoholic has one glass of beer and then that can make you relapse. Not always, but it's a possibility, and I just rather not go there. So number two here, processed trigger foods like chips. Oh my God, you guys, like vegan grilled cheese with ketchup. It's just like, oh my God. I found a vegan grilled cheese recipe that, with vegan butter and vegan cheese, like just because it's vegan doesn't mean it's healthy, obviously. But because what the thing is you don't want to just go from like eating terrible into straight water fast, because you'll shock your body. It'll be a lot harder. So you want a little bit of time to prepare. So right now, I'm on whole food, plant-based, and that will help with the transition. It won't be as much of a big shock to your body. So yeah, so that is my little food pyramid thing. There's the emotional health side of it, and some steps that I've taken towards this aspect. Number one is fresh air or light exercise. Even if you don't want to do it, I've been forcing myself, even if it's cold, and I'm going to be taking you guys with me. I'm thinking like instead of like a mukbang Monday or whatever, maybe like a move it Monday. For me, it really does improve my mood to get out there and do some sort of light exercise. So I also take my weights, and I just do a lot of arm exercises. And I am going to be looking into some kind of like beginner, just some like basic yoga poses, small goals. So really, and I mean small, like whenever you're a depressed person, or at least I'm speaking for myself, but a lot of the time, I just want to lay in bed all day. Like you see me sometimes in pictures or videos from a while ago. I see me hugging my cat pillow and just want to like lay around and not even shower, or not even like some days just not even move, like really literally not even look out the window, and it's just like living in a dark, depressing, stuffy box. Of course, I'm not going to feel good. And
just really doing even one productive thing a day. So I wrote that down, do one productive thing daily. If it's even just doing your dishes, if it's even just washing the towels or dusting or anything, you'll feel so much better. You'll feel accomplished. You'll feel like you've accomplished something. All right, and at the top of the pyramid, because this has really helped me, and I know a lot of you said you need a circle, you need to reach out to people, and I do agree. I do agree with that. And the problem was that like when I went to OA, I didn't feel like I was relating to people, and I didn't feel like I was relating to certain people. And so it's really important to find people who think like you do, people who have like-minded ideas and ideations and beliefs that you do. So like this person I told you about, I've been talking with about the ovarian cysts, that she cured her ovarian cysts naturally. And I've been talking with her. She's been checking in with me every day, and just, you know, even just on the internet, I've talked to her a few times on the phone, just really checking in with me and just really being positive and supportive, and really just, you know, how are you feeling today and stuff like that. And I forgot the paper in the other room. I did have another pyramid, and it had 2 areas, and the one was action and the other one was you. So everything looks nice on paper, but yes, I need to make the actions myself and actually take responsibility for myself and put these into play. And that's what this next little while you're going to see in my videos. You're not going to only see this type of stuff, but I really want to turn this into like my personal journey of self-improvement, kind of like lifestyle videos. Through the autophagy process, my body will start to break down the cysts and will eat them up and eliminate them through the lymphatic system. So I'm hoping, I know I'm going to have to feel a lot worse before I start to feel better, as Dr. Morse puts it. You know, I just really am optimistic about this, and I hope that you guys will follow me on this journey. And if you're watching, I thank you so much.
This is childproof too. Help me.